Hi, everyone. Welcome to my craft room. Glenda Mollet here, and I am in my craft room stamping with you tonight. Now, I have this streaming to my Facebook page, and I'm just going to pop over there and share it to my group so that no matter where you are, you can join me. Except that it didn't do what I told it to do. Come on. Share now to a group. My VIPeeps. Got it. All right. It's streaming everywhere now. Hello, Yvonne. Yeah. Yay! It's time for some stamping. I got a haircut today. I'm bald again. And winter has set in. It's cold and it's rainy and it's drizzly, but we had sunshine this afternoon. So it was a good. Hello, Marcia. And how's Texas tonight? Hot and sunny? Do you guys get winter? It's been a while since I watched Dallas, the show Dallas. That was the only. I've never been to Texas. It's on my list. I'd like to go, but it has not happened yet. All right. So I'm just opening that up. And my mouse is not working. So I remembered to start this in a different browser than Firefox. So hopefully it'll go better. Hi, Sharon. I'll just flip this over so I can show you a couple of things that I got. Stormy and thunderstorms. Ooh. But we had rain. We finally got rain. We haven't had rain since the beginning of July. Had little showers here and there, but nothing to write home about. Hi, Connie. But it started Saturday night, and we've had a lot of rain, which is lovely because, no, not like our winters. Well, we don't get a lot of snow here, but it's cold. It's cold here. Well, in Port Alberni, cold is hovering around 0 Celsius. Up north, it's like minus 50, minus 30. Hi, Janet. Welcome, welcome. All right. So we're going to stamp. I'm going to do a card for you tonight. And as I was setting up, I thought, now this would look really cool done this way. So I'm going to add a twist to it. So I got a card from Valerie in the mail today. Isn't that gorgeous? And it has little jingle bells on it. See the bells? They don't have a jingle in them, but they wiggle, and it's just like having a shaker card. Oh, they do have bells. Or is that just them hitting each other? Anyways, when I do that, can you hear it? Can you hear the bells? Gorgeous card, Valerie. I don't think she's on yet. And then she gives me a Post-it note that's in the shape of a big set of lips. Isn't that cute? Oh, gosh. All right. So that's Valerie's card. And I think I showed this one. I got it from, maybe, I don't remember where I showed it. This one came from Stamping Up, from our local Canadian head of Stamping Up. Her name is Genevieve Coe, and I've known Jen for 7 or 8 years now. But now she's not only a demonstrator, she's actually our demonstrator development manager, which means she is our go-to person in Canada. She's employed by Stampin' Up. And she sent me this card to say congratulations for earning the cruise. Ooh. What's going on? It says there's only 2 people watching. Everybody drop off, or is Facebook just being stupid tonight? Yes, it's a gorgeous card. And then Sharon. Dear old Sharon. Now, I don't remember where it was. Maybe it was in the class I had. We were talking about Sharon's husband, David, got a 3D printer. And he's been printing all these funky things off. And she said she was getting some glow in the dark stuff, that plastic stuff that they use for the printing. And then she showed me a frog that he did. So I asked her if the glow in the dark would be here in time for Halloween. And she said no. I said, well, too bad, but it is. Yeah. So David made me a couple of glow in the dark frogs. Can you see them? I can't show you how they glow. Maybe I can. Okay. I'm going to briefly go turn the light off so you guys can see these glow. Hang on a second. Not yet, because I have my other lights on. Let's see if this is going to work. Hang on. There. Can you see that? Look at that. Is that not the weirdest thing in the universe? Glow in the dark 3D frogs. So thanks, Sharon. I think. Okay, I'm going to turn my light back on again. You got to see the frogs. They showed up really good in the dark. I didn't think they would show up quite that well, but there they are. Two little frogs. Yes, they sit on my table. They do glow, Marcia. They do. And okay, frogs and cute do not belong in the same sentence together. But my grandchildren are going to love them. When Ted brought them home, he asked me if I wanted to put them on the mantle. No. So they're in here in my craft room with the rest of my frog collection. Because you know, it grows all the time. So this is the card we're going to make tonight. I did this with the Sunshine Club last week, and it has a bunch of die cuts and a bunch of funky papers. This is the red glimmer paper. This is gold and green from the specialty glimmer papers. Hi, Carmen. This is distressed gold from the annual catalog. And then there's the inside. And this paper is, hang on till I find it. Boughs of Holly designer paper. That's what this is. And when I was getting it out to do, I thought, wouldn't that be cool if we put some snowflakes on it? Because, you know, I have completely forgotten about this embossing folder. Let me put it this way so you can see. See the embossing folder? It's winter. And it comes, there's two of them in the package. Let me get the other one. Thanks. So you get this one that is snowflakes, and then you get this one that is pine, or either fir or pine branches, depending on what you want. And I thought, wouldn't that be cute if we put some snowflakes on that designer paper before we put it on the card? It was like, doing! One of those aha moments, you know? Okay. So this is the distressed gold paper, and it has adhesive sheet on the back of it. When I put adhesive sheet on, I like to write on it so that I remember when I'm doing a class and somebody says to me, does this have adhesive on the back? I say, if it's been scribbled on, it's got adhesive on the back. If not, it doesn't. Okay, and then the red, the evening evergreen, the gold, some white, and white for the inside. And then, of course, an envelope. Envelope. Okay, get my light set up here. So I'm going to use the snowflake embossing folder. Now, it is not wide enough to do the entire thing at the same time, so we'll have to do it piece by piece, which is okay, because if I do it this way, we're going to cover up most of it where it attaches to each other. So we'll see how we can get it, how close we can get it. So I just have to switch my machine around here to embossing. And I'm going to run this through. Now, I can't put it through the machine this way because this sticks out too far. So I'm going to put it through this way. And it's okay to put it through sideways, just not the opening first. Now, I want this to be kind of, sort of in the middle like that. Okay, we'll run that through. So how was your weekend? Did you do anything exciting on the weekend? Oh, I just thought, I wonder if I got it in the right way. I wonder if I'm embossing it or debossing it. Oh, I embossed it, look. Oh, that's cool. Okay, and then I'm going to take this and we're going to kind of, sort of make it look like it's continuous, sort of, by doing that. Not overlapping it. I can see through it where that other embossing is. So I'll run that through now. We went to a corn maze on Saturday. Not all of us. Our son was still sick, so I went with daughter-in-law and grandchildren, and we went to the McNabb corn maze. Now, you can see the embossing on there, but hi Valerie, you missed me showing your card. I got your card today. Thank you. Now, shall I distress that a bit and see if we can make the, oh yes, oh yes. Oh, look at that. So I'm not pushing down. I'm just letting it go over the top of the paper. And look how it's bringing the white out from underneath there. Oh, that's kind of cool. Why is that one debossed when everything else is embossed? I didn't know that. Isn't that interesting? So that would be, yeah. I did not know that until right now. This one is debossed. This one, the rest of these are all embossed, which means that it's embossed on this side, poking up on that side. This one, it was poking down. You're cutting honeydew. Oh. Had your honeydew list, did you? Oh, and there's another debossed one. Isn't that interesting? Can you see how it's bringing the white out in there? Oh, thank you. Thank you, Marcia. Yeah, I got it chopped off. You should have hung off, Carmen. Can you see that? It's given them a bit of a white finish. Now I can go in here with the edge of this and do some more fine tuning. But I really like how that's bringing the edge up. Oh, I don't want to distress it too much or we'll wear the paper out. Okay, I like that. All right. I love that folder too. Okay, so there's the difference in the two. Going to be cool. Valerie, I also got your order in today, so I will bring it with me when I come over there to do the class in November. All right, so let's put this on to the card base. I am putting an order in tonight. I've been kind of putting it off because tomorrow's the last day to order from my anniversary special. So I've got an order that I got to put in, but I was waiting to see how many free gifts I have to order in. Hi, Wendy. Isn't that cool? Look at that. Who knew? All right, we've done that. Now, this, I'm going to be using a Merriest Moment stamp set. Merriest Frames dies. Brightest Glow stamp set. Brightest Glow for the inside. I didn't. Did I show you the inside? There's the inside. So that's a Brightest Glow stamp set there. Season of Chic for the snowflake. And Festive Pearls. Now these things are out of stock until the 21st of November, I believe. So those of you that want to take my Christmas card mega class, are the Stylish Shapes dies available? I think they are, but let me check. I don't want to say yes for sure and then have them not. Hang on, I'm just going in there. Stylish Shapes. Oh, I spelled it wrong. Stylish Shapes dies. Yes, they are, Miss Valerie. They are good to go. They're available. Okay. And Merriest frames. Oh, but I didn't get the sheep dies. Well, how can I do that? Oh. Sheep, 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 sheep. And the sheep dies because I want to use this hatchy thing here that looks like a fishnet. All right, put that over there out of my way. I'm going to cut this, cut the distressed gold out with that. Switch my machine back to cutting again. Oops. I was creating a card. I have little bits. I used my wreath. I got that. What's that set called? Cottage wreaths set in on Friday. So I was creating a card with it. Oh my God, I love it. I'll have to show it to you. Okay, so that's going to get cut out of the distressed gold. Let me put this up here. Okie dokie, send me a message, Ms. Valerie. Happy to do that for you. Okay, so now I'm going to cut out the small flower out of red. And I'm going to lose one of those. The chic dies. One of each of the leaves for the chic dies. And then the gold, one of the flower centers. All right. I think that's it. Oh, I didn't get the scallop circle. I'll have to get that. Oh, man, I didn't do very well. Okay, so that'll get all that. We'll run those through. Yeah. I needed a cutting plate because this one is really bent. It makes it hard to fold them through the machine. Okay, I need my scallop circles now. So should I use, how about some, hi Peggy. Should I use scallop circle or the smooth circle? Let me know for the background here. Should I use the scallop one or should I use the smooth one? And just take all of these off of there. Okay. These go on that one. There's the center of the flower. And there's the red flower. And then this one, scallop. Oh, Donna says stylish. You want a little bit of stitching in there, do you, Donna? Good idea. Yeah, I'll get them out. Now remember, this has adhesive sheet on the back of it, so it's not going to get all those little bits out. They'll come out when I take the sheet backing off, I hope. Okay, here we are. Okay. Stylish shapes. The ones that Valerie wants. Okay. Oops. We have scalloped, stylish, or plain. Scallop, stylish, scallop, 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 scallop. Okay, nobody wants the plain one. So we'll go for a second choice now. Do you want stitched or scalloped? Which one would you prefer? It's a little bit too big. I'm thinking that the reason I didn't use the stitching is because of the size. That's awfully big. And the next size down is awfully small. So we may not be able to use the, oh, that one would work. Okay, let's put this one away. Stitched. People are coming up with stitched as their choice. Oh, so we have 2 stitched and 2 scallops. Okay, next one is the deciding voice. The next one to comment is going to be the winner of stitched or scalloped. Somebody needs to tell me which one. Come on, somebody out there needs to tell me what they want. Carmen says stitched, so stitched it is. Okay, so I'm going to take the backing off of here, and hopefully most of those little pieces are going to come off with it. So I found that if you take this and roll it like this, then you tend to leave more of those little bits behind than if you just pull it straight up. So just roll it. Helps to release all those little bits. You still end up with a couple of them, but you get more of them out than if you did it just by itself. Now there's no adhesive sheet here. There was a gap in the middle, of course. Hang on, got to get my mouse because things are scrolling by here. Okay, so go back up to Donna with her happy face. 1 stitch, 2 stitch, 1 scallop, 2 scallop, 3 scallop, 3 stitch, 4 stitched, 5 stitched. We have 5 stitched, and that's down to Marcia, versus 3 scallops. So we're going to go with majority. And it's my card, so I get to choose, right? Okay. Just getting the last of the bits out here. And then we'll put this on the card. There we are. Put that right there. And just use my block to put it on there because it makes it stick a lot better when you do that. Okay, so now take the scallop and put it away. We'll cut the stitched out. Because we might as well make the card different, right? Hey, Holly. Glad you could make it. You missed the voting on whether we were going to have scalloped or stitched. Majority was stitched. So that's going to go on there like that. And then we'll put our pieces together, but I need to stamp on this first. And I'm getting warm now. I've been cold all day because I've got this. Let me show you. I've got this lovely fluffy, it's vanilla and it's so warm and fuzzy. but now I'm getting warm, so I may have to stop and take it off. Don't worry, I have another shirt underneath. Okay, so now I need the color palette is Evening Evergreen, Soft Succulent, and Cherry Cobbler. And I'm going to take the Cherry Cobbler and we're going to stamp A Joyful Christmas to You and Yours on the circle. And I'm going to keep it in the middle, but over to the right, like that. Uh-oh, needs to be re-inked. Get out my re-inker so I remember to do that before I put it away, because if I don't remind myself, I won't get it done. Okay, put that over there with the re-inker on it, so I do that before I put it away. Okay, this goes on flat. This is a really good card if you have to mail it because it doesn't have anything popped up. Okay, we'll put that on there like that. Now let's get the pieces out of the leaves. This is the specialty glimmer paper. Comes in gold, evening evergreen, and vanilla. We've never had vanilla glimmer paper before. And you know, I gotta confess, I haven't used it. I don't know why. Okay. Let's put a little bit of glue on the back of my center here. And we're going to put that onto the flower. My tweezers. My tweezers. Put that on there like that. There we go. Now, some glue on the leaves. One. Now you can put as much glue on this as you want. I kind of like to have my edges free flowing. So I don't put glue on the edges. Okay, so one's going to go here. Like that. The second one's going to go there. Like that. And then the flower's going to go in the middle. Uh-oh. Somebody's outside with fireworks. I guess for the next couple of weeks, we're going to have a lot of lovely fireworks. But at least now the rain has come, so it's going to be a little bit safer. Okay, so we'll put the leaf on, or the flower on there, like that. What do you think? So there's the original one. And it doesn't have embossing or distressing in the background. And it has a scallop. This one has the distressing on the background and the embossing. And then we use the stitched on the front. I like this. That's pretty cool. You guys have good taste. Okay, the inside piece. I'll get my stamping paper here. We're going to run a string. Thanks, Carmen. Bling, yes, bling. Thank you. Don't let me forget the bling. You know how often I forget that. I like it with the embossing too, Yvonne. It really shows up. Cool. Thanks, Marcia. Yep, I like the one on the right too, Miss Valerie. Okay, so this is soft succulent that I'm doing here. It's running a bunch of them up the side. like that. It's for the inside. I got a piece on my thumb and it's driving me crazy. There we go. Now the envelope. Do the same thing. And because I want to, I'm going to stamp the back too. What embossing folder did I use? Oh, Wendy, I'm glad you asked. It's winter. So it's two embossing folders. One is the pine branches and the other one is the snowflakes. And these are in the annual catalog, not the holiday catalog. That's why I forget about them. I completely forgot. I haven't used it. For all of the Christmas cards I've done, I have not used either one of those. Bizarre, eh? Okay, now we're going to put sentiment in here, and I'm going to use Evening Evergreen. Sorry, I just have to do some cleaning because I'm running out of room here. Evening Evergreen. So are you guys on Instagram? Do you watch Instagram Reels and stuff? Because I put a new one on there last night. Your poor credit card. I hear you. There we are. I put a reel on there last night. Let me find it for you. Hang on, I want you to go watch it. Instagram. Go to me. La 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 la. Go to my reels. Go to this one. Get the link. Copy link. Go over here. No Instagram. Okay, for those that are on Instagram, go watch my reel. It's real fun. Got the birthday book last week and the plastic was ripped on the top corner. The tear and tape was out of the package. It's okay though, because I want to cut out. Oh, so is there damage and missing pieces, Valerie, or just the damage to the packaging? Please let me know. I want things to be perfect for you. Okay, I'm going to put this on the inside. There we go. Bling. Don't forget the bling, Mollet. Put the bling in. Put the bling in, Mollet. Okay. Festive pearls. The green ones. So these are sold out, but I have 4 packages. And if you want to take my mega Christmas card class on November the 19th, part of the class, my free gift to everybody who takes that class is a package of festive pearls. So I've got Powell River ones are all done. I don't have to worry about them. But depending on how many people want to take the class in town, you may have to wait for the festive pearls because I can't order any right now. Okay, so I'm going to put these down here. I don't want to put them in a row this time. I want to put them like this. Now, oh, good. Yes, if you ever get anybody, if you order from me and you ever get damage to anything, please let me know. Okay, I want to mix these up a bit. So I'm going to move this one. I'm trying to get it up without ripping the cardstock. I want to move this one up here. Then I'm going to put another cherry cobbler one where that one was. There. Perfect. 5 pearls. There we go. What do you think? Nice card? I like it. I like the changes we did as well. So this is what happens when you ink your ink pads. This is also soft succulent. Now this will dry a little bit lighter. in about a half an hour or so, but it won't be as late as that. That's what happens. Thank you, everybody. Okay, so my mega Christmas card class registration is open now. There is an in-person part and there is a virtual one. Oh, you were going to give it to her wrapped up. I get it. So the mega Christmas class is 12 cards. You're making 3 each of 4 different cards. You get a surprise gift for me that isn't much of a surprise because I just let the cat out of the bag. You get a free package of festive pearls for $60. If you live out of town and I have to mail it to you, then there may be shipping included. I'm not sure because I need to weigh it all when I get a set made. Then if you want to add on some wonderful snowflakes, if you want to add on a package of these, $9, I'll give you these for $9. They're regularly $8.25 plus shipping and tax on them. So $69, you will get kits for 12 cards. You will get a package of festive pearls. That part's a surprise. And you'll get a package of wonderful snowflakes. If you come here in person, it's on Saturday, November the 19th at 1 o'clock. You'll be using my inks and stamps and stuff. If you purchase and you live out of town or you want to do the virtual one, it's at 6:30 on Saturday, the 19th of November. You use your stamps and stuff. So the cards are kind of geared so that you can use any sentiments you want. And they are a little bit, they're not my usual type. They're more like this card. Like this is a really easy duplicatable card. So they're more like this rather than the ones I usually make, which I don't even have one here to show you because, I don't. But I post them all the time, the cards I make. So if you're interested, registration is open now. Just shoot me a message. Shoot me an email. My email address is this. That's my email address, gjmollet@shaw.ca, if you want to join us. Now, if you want to do the tutorial, if you don't want the kits, you just want to do the tutorial and then come and stamp with us at the virtual one, send me an email. We can discuss it. I hadn't really thought about doing the tutorial only, but there are some people that don't live in Canada and like to participate in my classes. So if you are one of those, or you're a demonstrator and you've got your own stuff, send me an email. We'll talk about it. And everybody gets access to the virtual class 6:30 p.m. Pacific time on the 19th. Now, I'm not going to make video tutorials up like I normally do with these ones. I will have the measurements and the everything, and then I will record the class and I'll upload the class to my YouTube channel, and then you can watch it there instead of doing the 4 individual videos like I normally do, because I just don't have the time to fit those into my schedule, because that takes me an hour for each one and I don't have the 4 hours to do. Yes, Connie, I was thinking of you when I said that. Thank you, Connie. You're a big support of my business. I appreciate it. And Connie, I'm going to be in Las Vegas. Now you're in Sparks, and that's outside of Reno, right? Next August for a Stampin' Up event. But I was going to say we'll have to get together, but you're in Reno. You're just outside of Reno, right? Not outside of Las Vegas. Am I right? Am I wrong? I don't remember. I know it's Sparks. All right. So what else? Registration is open now for my Splendid Thoughts class in Reno. Yes. Splendid Thoughts class. So I did a class using these and the gorgeous papers. That registration for that is open now. What else have I got open? Well, I have the usual stuff. I'm going to get the link for that to get registered for that class. Splendid day. There it is. And get the link and copy the link. Put it in here. So that's the link to register for my Splendid Day class. Would you like a sneak peek of one of the cards? Because there's 3 cards. You can get the suite and the kits, the suite and the kits, the bundle and the kits plus some stuff, and the tutorial. You can get the tutorial. I'm like, okay, so I'm going to do this. I'm going to give you a sneaky peeky. Oh, let's just do it this way. Give you a sneaky peeky of one of the cards. There. That's one of the cards for the Splendid Day class. So it is $140. $140 for the suite plus the kits. Now you get the kits for free for that. It is $90 for the bundle and the kits. So the kits cost you $2.35 or something. If you get the 3 cards plus the product, it's $30, and it includes a half a package of open leaf trinkets, 2 yards of soft seafoam ribbon, 1/8 of a package of the specialty designer paper, and 1/8 of a package of distressed gold. Now the distressed gold is the one that I just used on this card. All right. Do this. So this is the suite that everything is based on. So you'll get some of those trinkets, some of that ribbon, 6x6 piece of all of those designer papers, plus the distressed gold that I used on this card. Now Valerie says, did I tell you I found a pack of glimmer vellum paper in the... Oh, nice. That's awesome. Glimmer vellum, yum. Was that from a couple of years ago? Last year, I think we had it, didn't we? The new in colors came in the glimmer vellum. Okay, well, I think that's it for tonight, people. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I do appreciate it. Don't forget my classes that are coming up. Splendid Day and the Mega Christmas class. And I'll be live Thursday night in my VIP group. If you're not a member of my VIP group, you need to be. Because we're going to we're doing a fun fold on Thursday. So this fun fold, if you include a custom envelope, you use over 1 full 12x12 sheet of designer paper on 1 card. So that's going to make your designer paper stash go down, so you have to buy more. You're very welcome. Now I'm just going to give you, is there anybody watching that is put in the comments if you are not a member of my VIP group. I know most of you are. There's the link to it. So just pop over there and click to join, answer the questions, and I will approve you, and you can stamp along with me. Now, the recipe for this is going to post on Thursday morning, so you can prep and stamp along with me, because it's a fun fold, and it's really easy. Good night, Yvonne. Thank you so much. Marcia, just click on the link and ask to join my group, and you have to answer the questions, though. There's, I think, 3 questions. So thanks, everybody. I appreciate you joining me. I hope you have a wonderful week, and I'll see you Thursday night. Same time, same channel. Well, no, in my VIP group. Thanks, everybody. Stamp and smiles, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.